Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. It's the beginning of a long weekend for a lot of people, I guess, because Monday is Labor Day and it's officially done for me. Summer's over. I don't want to discuss it anymore after Labor Day. Anyway, I wanted to show you this. I went to the grocery store and it was in yesterday's haul, and I got this Tillamook, and it said it was farm style cream cheese. Well, I tasted it, and when I first put it on my tongue, I just put a little spoon in there. I thought, oh, that's really thick. That's more cheese-like, which, cream cheese is. And then I thought, oh my goodness, when the flavor started, washing over my palate, I was like, that is what cream cheese used to taste like when I was a little kid. This is the real deal. If you get Tillamook products, or any brand probably, of farm style cream cheese, and you have not tried it and you like cream cheese, like on bagels, this is the good stuff, I'm telling you. Anyway, my name is Kendra. Welcome to my channel. And if you're brand new, I do lots of different things. Today I'm going to take it easy. It's going to be a fun day for me. I'm in the other room working on crafty stuff. I'm doing pocket letters and organizing all of the craft stuff. C-R-A-F, like Frank, T, craft stuff. Anyway, if you're not new, welcome back. Let's have coffee, snack, and crafting, shall we? And here is the dinner plan. I thought I had a box of Zatarain's jambalaya. I usually do, so I need to put that on my list. I like red beans and rice just fine, but the jambalaya is what I was hoping for. So you just mix this with protein and whatever added vegetables you like, in my opinion. And so what I'm going to use is my protein. I'm going to use one smoked beef sausage. And then I had this left over for topping of the potato chowder that I made. So this is going to go in there. I'm going to add some hatsa and a little bit more flavor to the water I put in. And this is just the chicken flavor. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I could put beef. I have it. I might. We'll see. I'm going to chop this up, dice it nice, bell pepper. And then I'll dice a whole entire onion in it. These will go in with the bacon and the meat, and these will go in with this. So I start off with the protein and the vegetables, and then I go in with, you'll see. Got my trusty Pioneer Woman cast iron here. Boom. The reason I'm going to use this one is I don't want to use a giant pot, and the only other cast iron that I have are the frying pan size, or that big one over there, and that's more than we need. I'm also going to cheat and try this. It's a Marie Callender's honey butter cornbread, and I plan to make some honey butter spread for it if anybody wants it, or they could use plain butter too. So that's the plan. Stan. Oh boy, I got a big package on the porch today. FEDEX sample, keep refrigerated. This side up. I'm gonna get that in the house and open it right now. He just delivered it. It's one of those, styrofoam, keep them cold kind of things. Oh boy. There's chips in here. Stacy's pita chips, simply naked, and bite-sized Tostitos. And this is very cold. I can still feel the cold. Paper. Cardboard. Ooh, this is nice. Nice and thick. More wrapping. Cold things. And it's very cold. Ooh, it's salsa. Okay, I'm going to put all this up and show you guys. FedEx just delivered a great big insulated cooler full of ice, and it's still solid. Listen. And it came from Arizona. That was amazing. And so it's a great job on shipping and everything too. So inside there were chips, Simply Naked Stacy's and bite-sized Tostitos. I love all of these. This is from the company Fresh Ctavings, by the way. And if you've not had their stuff, it's really good. And so I made a video the other day, and I did a dish with some of the dip that they make. I can link it below. Here's the Fresh Ctavings hummus. I've never had this before. I've had hummus, but not this. I know that's going to be good. Lemon garlic hummus. Classic hummus with yum. Roasted garlic, another favorite. So good. And then they sent seven different salsas. So we've got medium chunky salsa. We've got mild chunky salsa. We've got medium pico de gallo and mild pico de gallo. That's my personal favorite right there. And then we've got restaurant style mild, restaurant style medium, restaurant style hot. I know who's going after this one. I have one particular kid. So, and well, maybe more than one that'll go after this. But anyway, I thank the Fresh Ctavings company. They're a family-owned company out of Arizona, and their products are in Walmart for sure, and I believe also Safeway and Fred Meyer in my area of Washington State. And you might have to look on their website and find, you know, the link that'll tell you where they put their things. Yeah, so it says, oh, come on, Kendra. You can get info@freshctavings.com, and just ask them in what stores in your area can they be found, if they are in your area yet. And if they're not, you can certainly request them, I bet, from either the store or the company. I don't know. I'm going to put all of this away, and I thank them so much. It wasn't sponsored. I just happened to make a recipe. Yeah, the dog coughed. Anyway, I just happened to make a recipe the other day, and I let them know that I'd done that, and they sent this as a gift, and I really, really am touched by it all. This was above and beyond. I can't believe it. Thank you so much, Fresh Ctavings. I can't stop, you guys. It's good. Dinner's getting started. I have the Polska kielbasa beef sausage and the bacon getting ready to get nice and colorful in there together. I like to get a little bit of a char on those. Kielbasa and the bacon will lend a whole lot of flavor too. I'm going to cut up the onion and pepper next, and they'll go in as soon as these are done. Typically, I put a little olive oil in with the kielbasa so that it helps with, you know, nothing sticking. But I've got the bacon in here, and I'm seeing that is releasing plenty of bacon grease so that it's nice and moist and doesn't get dried out during the cooking. And swing you around this way. I'm doing the pepper and the onion here. All right, I've got this meat going, and it's getting brownish, so I'm good with that. Now I'm going to take, not the peppers yet, but I've got the onions. Well, I have the peppers yet, but I'm not going to put them in just yet. I'm going to put the onions in first. I want them to brown too a little bit. Caramelize, not really brown, but caramelize some. I love one-pot dinners like this, especially in autumn. It seems like in autumn, not that it's autumn yet, today's just September 1st, but anyway, you know, this time of year when fall's coming and fall's here, then it just feels cozy to have a one-pot meal sometimes. So this a little more time, get it nice and beautiful. And I have opened up my box mix here of red beans and rice. It says $3.24 because I put expiration dates on things or Best By dates on things because I tend to stock up and I like to know how old things are. But anyway, It's not old. And here's the mix. It's got rice in it and red beans in it that are, they're actually pre-cooked, I would imagine, and they're dehydrated so that when you're cooking them, you're actually rehydrating and re-softening everything. But it tastes very fresh when you make it. I'm so happy it's September. It's like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I am not a happy camper in August. It's almost like I've often said it is, like a seasonal depression, but not like winter, like darkness. It's too much. It's too much heat, too much noise. I don't know what it is. I just don't like summer in August. And it's one time, a doctor actually said to me when I mentioned it, what happened to you in August? What was it, you know? And there's been some trauma, you know, in August, but there's been trauma in March. There's been trauma, you know, everybody has trauma from it, especially when you're 62. You can't get this old without having, you know, some bad things happen. I don't think we can blame it on that. I think it's just the temperature, the length of the month, everybody being home, you know, school-wise, who knows? Anyway, I'll see my way to the door. Thank you, doctor. All right, I've got some good caramelization going on the onions, and now I'm going to put in that green bell pepper. There's always a few people that won't come out of the bottom of the bowl. I'll have to get those in a sec. But anyway, I'm going to stir this in. Beautiful color. And I'm not going to let that go very much. I'm just going to go ahead and put in the water. It's 4.5 cups of water and that whole envelope of beans and rice. And then I'm going to put in, last thing will be a little glug of this goodness. And that's all. Okay, so here comes the water. I've got that mix already in there. And I'm going to turn this up and bring it to a nice boil. And then turn it down and simmer it. I need to look at the directions and see how long I need to simmer it. Oops, I almost forgot the goodness. Come to me, Frank. Here we go. All right. Yeah, we put that stuff on everything. When this comes to a boil, I will cover it and simmer it 25 minutes. And then dinner is done, other than this cornbread I'm going to make. All I had to do was mix this with 2 cups of water. So I think it was 2 cups. Let me make real sure before I tell you it was. 1.5 cups. Good. 1.5 cups of water, and then poured the mix right into the mixing bowl. I've got my baking pan here, and I'm going to spread this butter love all over just like I usually do with a cast iron pan, and I'm gonna pour this in top. There we go. My oven just beeped. That was absolute perfect timing. So in it goes, and I think it's at 30 to 35 minutes. There we go. 375, and I'm gonna check it at 30. If it needs 5 more minutes, then I'll give it 5 more minutes. The beans and rice are done. I'm just keeping them nice and, you know, warm and closed up. Dutch oven, whatever. These have 5 minutes left. This cornbread has 5 minutes left. And then I was over here kind of cleaning up, and I realized yesterday's store haul, I bought jalapeno cheddar bread for this exact dinner and forgot and made cornbread. So they're getting a choice. They can have one, the other, or both. And I have to put this in the fridge because this won't stay on the counter long. It's got, you know, the moisture of the peppers in it, so it needs to go in the fridge. This is really good. It's from Safeway Bakery. When that cornbread comes out of the oven, while it's still screaming hot, I'll put more butter on top and brush it all around. There we go. Cornbread is ready. I'm going to put about that much butter on the top right here. A little bit left. Okay. Now I'm just going to spread the love. Hopefully. I need to put the camera down, I think. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, that butter is soaking in now, and I will take the lid, hopefully, and put it on top of this if there's not too much of a crown on the bread. Okay, it just Ow, I burned myself and I almost said a bad word. No, yes, I almost said a bad word. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm all better. A little cold water. Anyway, I was trying to wipe off some butter here, and I touched the hot. Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to show you. I had this for a long time. I got it at a garage sale. It's a little vintage, like baking dish, and it's just perfect for stuff like this. I love it. And plus, I probably paid. It's been too long, but I probably paid next to nothing for it. So I'm done. Everything's finished. It's 3 o'clock and it's early for dinner, but my first guy rolls in from work at about 3:30. And if I don't catch him with dinner, he's skinny and he's my baby. I want him to eat. He'll go on and, run with his friends. It's Friday night and I want him to eat first. That's the end of my story. If you stuck with me this long, I hope you'll consider subscribing. I'd love to get to know you. Drop a line, say hi, we'll chat. Bye, everybody. Have a great Friday night.